Okay, so last time on Brawl, I started going through boss battles with everyone, and between now when I'm recording this and then when I did that, I did some stuff off screen. I started going through All-Star with characters. I showed Donkey Kong on screen, but I did Samus and Zero Suit. I did Zelda and Sheik. I did Pokemon Trainer. Who else did I do? I did DDD, Ganon, and Bowser. So, I will be off-screening most All-Star playthroughs. I will do the ones that give me challenges, because I want to try and have every challenge like actually being shown on screen. I'll start with 10 characters I will need to do, but that just leaves normal, very hard, the all Final Smash trophies, all characters, and hard and intense, which I'll show off, and I'll probably just do intense as the last one, but most of that shit's gonna be off screen, because All-Star is very boring and repetitive, and it's not really engaging enough to where I can show it with everyone on screen. So I'm just gonna do most of it off screen. I will show each difficulty once, and I'll do just to show the character unlocks. And I also did a little bit more off screen. I got every boss trophy off screen. Those are 3 uniques, and then PD right here, then Ridley and Meta Ridley, and then Rayquaza here, and then Porky. This was fucking horrible. Most of them, honestly, were not that bad. I did all the stages on intense to maximize trophy drops, and most of them I got really fast. Like, Galleon was pretty quick. Taboo could have gone bad, but I got lucky with trophy stand drops. I got like 3 of them during the fight, and when I finally actually got him low enough to where I could trophy him, I got a trophy stand. And I was very close to dying, so I got really lucky with that one. Rayquaza, I got like perfect luck on Rayquaza and pretty good luck on Porky with the trophy stand drops. And then Ridley wasn't too bad. PD was not hard, it just took a while for it to spawn in. I kind of willed it into existence because I said, you know, I was doing it, and I'm like, I have not gotten like a single like item spawn. I'm shocked the trophy stand hasn't dropped yet. Then like 2 seconds later, it fucking spawned in. Duon and Meta Ridley though were fucking horrible. Meta Ridley specifically, like, gave me the most pain, even though I think Duon took by far the most attempts, because I was just not getting good luck with Duon spawns, and I kept dying to Duon because Duon's really hard, and he kept killing himself with the missiles, and I got one trophy stand relatively quickly, like 2nd or 3rd attempt, but I fucking threw it the wrong way, misinput, and it went off stage. And then next one that spawned behind Duon and fell off stage. And then it just took me like a dozen more attempts to get it, but I got it eventually. Meta Ridley though sucks because you have to replay the Bomb Factory stage, and it's really long. It's really, really hard on intense. It's so fucking annoying. Auto Lances, Rob Launchers, Armanks, annoying as fuck enemies, just the entire stage, and it's long. So, and then not only that, you have a time limit of 2 minutes. Meta Ridley has very few attacks that can actually, like, where you can trophy him during. I think it's like, you can do it when he like goes up and then slams onto the ship. You can do it if you're lucky, when he's shooting the fireballs over the stage, either the big one or the small one. But I tried that, and the trophy stand went to the fucking abyss, and I had to replay the stage. That also doesn't account for like 6 times when the trophy stand spawned on the edge of the Falcon Flyer and just fell off the stage because it bounced. on the slope. Or the multiple times the trophy stand spawned in with less than 10 seconds left on the timer. Or when it would spawn in, and then it would immediately despawn because Ridley would either slam the ship with like the wing slam, or like the giant slam where he slams the entire ship down. It was fucking horrible. But that's in the past now, and I'm just gonna continue boss battles. Who needs to still do it? I'll do Ness now. I might, depending on how these attempts go with boss battles, I might end up just like speeding up the rest of it. And that's one good thing about Ness and Lucas in boss battles against some characters is the PSI magnet can actually absorb and heal projectiles. So on some difficulties, like higher difficulties like intense, you can actually like heal when and save yourself a heart container. And it like just one of those energy blasts heals a lot, and then Ness and Lucas can both do it. So it is situational. I think it really only works against Duon and Meta Ridley, but it is very helpful to have. It can save you heart containers. Like not having to use a heart container against Duon is like really good, especially if you end up getting like a late Rayquaza, Gallium, or Ridley. But just in general, Ness and Lucas are really good characters to do boss battles with. Like PK Thunder is obviously not like a great recovery tool by any means, but they have projectiles, they have a floaty second jump. Like Ness down tilt, like right there, that did a lot of good damage to Borky by just rapid tapping it. So they're like up there, and I actually did finally go back and find that tier list I made a long ass time ago when I actually went through intense with every character to rank them and see like just like as a general guide for myself if I ever like wanted to, if I ever got into a situation where someone asks like, hey, what's a good character to do boss battles on intense with, I have that ready so I can like consult it, and also just to give like my personal feelings on all the characters, see like where I'd rank them. That was really fucking close. Holy shit. Okay. But I can pull it up when I get the time. Okay, I am just gonna do that. That almost killed me. Okay. Yeah, like back air and up air are both really good. Forward air is decent. Nair is like okay, probably. I don't really use Nair all that much. Rayquaza, considering all the other hard fights are out of the way, I'll just use it now. Does this work? No, it doesn't. Okay. Yeah, grinding all the boss trophies was not fun. I think that might be... That's either the first time I've ever done all of it or the second time. And I really, really hated doing that. Like, it's just not fun. Because I've done Subspace Emissary on Intense multiple times, and I do not remember it being as bad as it was. Maybe I'm just like used to hard difficulty because I did hard difficulty for this playthrough. But it was not good. It was really bad. near. I don't know, just playing through the Subspace Bomb Factory stage to refight Meta Ridley for the trophy. It's just like, I forgot how much damage and knockback and basic enemies do. Like, I had basic enemies dealing like 70 or 60% to me in like one attack. Like, Bob-Ombs would be doing less knockback to me at like, or bomb items would be doing less knockback to me at higher percentages than basic enemy attacks would be doing knockback to me at lower percentages. It was really bad. So if you ever go through Subspace on Intense, just know that, like, it's, like, once you get used to it, it's not the worst thing in the world, but it's not fun by any means. For what it's worth, Ness can also reflect projectiles with the bat. It's not really reliable, but he can do it. I also looked over all the trophy, or well, didn't look over all the trophies, but tried to count out like how many trophies I still need from like subspace enemies, from challenges, and just classic and all-star. And I found out that if I were to... Okay, there we go. Now I'll continue talking. If I were to get every trophy that wasn't from the challenge board or from Subspace, then I could actually get the 500 trophy requirement. I think I'd hit it exactly if my math was correct. But one thing I did not know was that there are certain trophies are only obtainable once. There are 2 trophies that are only obtainable until you unlock the respective assist trophy. And that means I will have to do 300 versus mode matches to get all the trophies, which I do want to try and get all the trophies because I've never actually gotten everything in this game before. I have completed the challenge board, but that was with golden hammers. And if I'm going to try and do no golden hammers in this playthrough, but the problem with that is the achievement, or the challenges in relation to playing a certain number of brawls. And therefore, like, because of like that, because of those, because there's like the 30 hours, 50 hours, and 100 hours. And because of those 3 challenges, I don't know how feasible it's going to be for me to do no golden hammers. If I can get all the challenges done except for those 3, then I'll be fine. But since I'm playing on emulator, it's not really... It's like on console, you can just leave your system off running overnight with 4 controllers plugged in, and you only really have to do 25 hours with 4 controllers. Which is still a lot, but it's better than having to do 100 actual hours of brawls, because that would take multiple nights. But with 4 controllers, it would just take like 2 nights, and that's not counting any of the hours you already have from like doing any actual versus mode matches you played beforehand, or like any of the versus mode related challenges like coin battles, brawl on stages, get KOs, etc. That's still just not something I want to do, and it is the definition of unengaging because it's just a time waster through and through. Okay, down tilt with Lucas is still like decent, but not as good as Ness's, I'd say. Meta Ridley. Another thing I also found that's actually kind of like interesting is I found found my list of like all the boss battle characters, and I had the order I did them all in written down. So I actually do know who and all like what order I did it with everyone in. My first character was obviously Marth. He was the first one I ever like beat it with. And then my last character was DDD. Then I went back and did Samus and Sheik in that order. Let me find it. Yeah, and I have the actual tier list pulled up too. So in terms of like characters I would recommend, I'd say anyone that's not well, I'd say probably the best character to go with that is not your best character, which is honestly the best character to go with. Usually, because if you're like really good, like insanely good with Ganondorf, then Ganondorf is not good on boss battles, but if you are insanely good with him, then there's a good chance you can make it work. But I'd say like the characters I wouldn't recommend are like Ganon, DDD, Link was really bad, Samus was horrible, Pit was shockingly terrible. Pit took me so many tries to do on Intense, and I don't really know why. Because I would not expect Pit to be that bad, but he's a really light character, and he does not have that many strong aerials. A lot of his attacks are multi-hits. A lot of his attacks are not that strong. PK Fire! Ike and Sonic were not fun. Pikachu was awful. I did not really like doing Snake, Lucario, Wario. Rob, I think, was eh. Bowser was eh. And then, Peach. Well, if you're a task, then Peach is the best character to do because you just get Stitch Faces and Bob-Ombs. And if you get good luck with like Stitch Faces and Bob-Ombs, then Peach is like up there as one of the best. Otherwise, Peach is just not the greatest. And Zelda was also not too terrible, because getting the lightning kick sweet spots was very, very easy. It's like how one of the reasons why I'd say Marth is one of the best characters for boss battles is not just because of counter. That's one of the reasons. Like, counter and down tilt are such a good combo. Nice power shield. But getting tipper hitboxes on his attacks is really easy on bosses. Because I don't know why it's so easy, but it really is. It's very easy to get the tipper hitboxes against bosses, and that maximizes damage, and I think that's one of the reasons why I'd say Marth is such a good character for bosses. I'd say Marth, Ices, Pokemon Trainer, like Fox, Toon Link's really good, Ness and Lucas, Wolf is also pretty good. Honestly, like, all the Star Fox characters are pretty good. Dude, that was pretty fucking dumb. Okay, red rings. There we go. Yeah. Yoshi and Luigi were also, like, shockingly pretty good. I also liked Zero Suit and Donkey Kong. Zero Suit was really good in boss battles. I think I cleared her his first try with, like, very little issue. I'll probably actually show Zero Suit next, because Zero Suit was really well in boss battles. Falcon's also not bad, Diddy's not bad. Those are like the characters I'd really recommend, personally. Yeah, hold R. Shit, that's it. Headset's falling off.
Ready, go!
Yeah, Zero Suit has a ton of fast aerials. A lot of them are strong, like forward air. That is doing a lot of damage. She has tether recoveries, which are kind of okay. They can, in some aspects, they're not great, but in other aspects, they can help a lot.
Ready, go!
Like, her tilts are really good. Her smash attacks aren't the greatest, but like back air is doing like really good damage, and it's coming out very fast. Like forward air specifically is just so good. I think Zero Suit's honestly one of the best characters I'd recommend for intense in terms of characters that don't have a counter or a reflector or anything else like Toon Link's down stab or DK's down B. Her smash attacks aren't the greatest, and her down air is one to stay away from. Like that, the damage output on Zero Suit is just kind of crazy. And when I did Zero Suit's All-Star, I had a lot of fun playing as her. A Lil Mac, cool. Which honestly, I wouldn't expect Zero Suit to be one of my more damn. Okay. I wouldn't expect Zero Suit to be one of the new characters I really enjoy playing as in this, but hey, that's why I keep playing these games, because I can find new characters to enjoy playing, even if I've played this game a million fucking times. Okay, that Rayquaza fight was pretty bad, but we can deal with it. Duon's dead, Rayquaza's dead. I'll use Porky Galleon over Ridley's afterwards. Yeah, like their tether recoveries can be very, very finicky. Otherwise, though, I'd say Zero Suit's like up there as one of the best characters. Samus is horrible on boss battles. I hated doing this with Samus. But with Zero Suit, I had a very fun time doing this on Intense. I might honestly go back and do it on Intense later, just because I feel like it. See how good she actually does. Real quick, I do want to check. How long are we going for? 24 minutes already? Damn, I'm only like halfway through the third boss battle.
Ready, go!
Oh, one good thing about the clear boss battles with all characters trophy that you need, you actually don't need to do it with all three of the Pokemon. There's no, unlike Classic and All-Star, you don't get anything from doing it with both Samus and Zero Suit, Zelda and Sheik, all three of the Pokemon trading as Pokemon. So you don't have to do it with them. So you just have to do it with like one of them. Yeah. Nice. Okay, Ridley's the last one. One good thing about her smash attacks is that they do have good range on them. I was gonna say, if that happened to me again against Ridley, I would have fucking quit, but... Overall, I think a lot of characters can honestly do boss battles on Intense pretty well. There's just like a couple characters that are really problematic to do. Most of them have either no good strong attacks, or no good fast attacks, or both. I don't know if I've ever actually gone over how Taboo like functions, like as a boss, because he actually has a lot more. There's a lot more of a pattern to him than I thought there was at first. Every 4 attacks, he alternates between the red rings and the giant laser eyes, and shit. Thought I'd catch him with that. Paralyzer shot, but and then he can only do certain attacks on a. Give me 1 moment to check something. I'll continue my thought in a moment. I'm just gonna pause the recording real quick while I check something real quick. All right, so I am back. I had to check something, but I also looked up to confirm. Taboo does have, like, each attack he can do, he can only do, like, his first attack can only be, like, 1 of 3 attacks. His second attack comes from a set of attacks, and his third attack also comes from a certain set of attacks. So, you can actually, like, very much predict what Taboo's gonna do if you, what's the word I'm looking for? Fucking tripping. If you do some research into Taboo and what attacks he can do during what phase, you can make him really predictable, and he still has some unpredictability to him, and a lot of his attacks are still really awful. The bracket attack and the chain attack specifically are really awful to dodge on higher difficulties. Like the chain attack, where he has like the golden chain of light that he throws out, like the same ones that he used to. Same ones he used on Master Hand in the one cutscene. That shit comes out extremely fast, and I'm pretty sure it's less than a second that you have to react to it. So, some of his attacks just come out very fast, and you gotta react to it. But that's honestly the case with everything on Intense. That isn't like even like the hands, not really so much, and PD, not really so much. But most other bosses just are really fast on Intense. But that aside, Wolf is another really good character on boss battles, and he just has a lot of good aerials, like forward, up, and back are all great, back especially. Nair, not really. Down air, you never really want to use down air.
Ready, go!
But he has a reflector, he has a projectile. Wolf Flash is decent as a recovery tool as well. His blaster shoots the slowest fire rate, but it's also the strongest one, like per shot. And you can also get like extra damage in if you use it up close, but realistically, you'll never make use out of that because you can just use an aerial instead. Alright, Porky. Porky, I'll be fine on Porky.
Ready, go!
Porky is very, very tough usually, but when you can do that Like, if you have a good enough down smash that hits twice and is strong enough, you can kill Porky extremely fast. Yeah. Wolf Flash also goes shockingly far, which is weird because I'm used to it in Ultimate not really going that far, and Wolf's recovery being like... I don't think his recovery in Ultimate's the greatest. I don't follow Ultimate much at all anymore, and I will... I know I've said every time I bring up Ultimate, I will get to what I don't like about Ultimate one day. When I get to that, I will explain it, but I don't know when I will get to it. Want to go for style points there, but I don't know when I'll have the time to bring up my ultimate qualms, but it'll probably be when I go through All-Star on the higher difficulties.
Ready, go!
Nice. That worked decently well. If that was intense, that probably would not have worked. He probably would have been too fast for that. This is number 9. I will heal regardless because I've gotten greedy on PD before and I've taken damage when I really shouldn't have plenty of times. Oh, I will just play it safe here. But as long as you double jump and air dodge, you should never get hit by PD. Honestly, most of the time, double jumping is enough. His hitboxes are not good, and he has only 2 attacks. Either swing the cage or jump. Let's see how Taboo goes. It is also random whether or not he does the explosive teleports or the regular teleports. That was really fucking close. I did that extremely late. I probably should have died there. I really should have died there. I'll take it though. I will very much take that.
Congratulations!
Is everyone in this column done? I still have like a lot of characters I haven't done left. I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. At 20 I get another trophy. I'll go for more. I just don't know who I want to go for next. Maybe Yoshi. I probably should just go in order, like, row by row, but that's boring. And I'd rather just play characters I want to play. Yeah. Yoshi is also another character I'd say is generally pretty good on boss battles. He has a good double jump. He's really heavy, and I think he has armor on like his double jump. Although that might just be melee. He has decent tilts. He has good range. Yeah, the egg projectile. Actually, like gives him a nice boost to his height, and it's a decent projectile. Side B and neutral B you never want to use though. And then down B can be used for like getting back to stage if you need to, but generally speaking, you don't really want to use it. You just want to be careful with it. And I will use the tongue to kill Ridley, but down air is also pretty good, although it's not like it is something you kind of have to be a bit careful with, but the damage is really good. Like that damage is, for most multi-hits, it's not good. They don't do good damage and they last too long. This one still lasts long, but the damage is insane, and Yoshi is actually heavy enough to where you can kind of get away with it sometimes. Not really on intense, but on the lower difficulties, you very much can. He also has good smash attacks, like forward smash, up smash, down smash, all decent. Like Yoshi is one of those characters where you really wouldn't expect him to be like a pretty good boss battles character, but he really is one of the better ones. The egg also goes like shockingly far. That attack right there is very annoying to deal with. I'm very lucky that I actually killed Duon with that up air, because that could have gone south very fast. PD I'll be fine with. I'll go. I have Rayquaza, Crazy Hand after this. I mean, I have 3 heart containers, so I might as well. Yeah, I guess he does have, like, armor on some of his attacks, or that just did not do enough knockback to... Hey. I somehow missed that fucking forward smash, but okay. Oh my fucking god, I had a heart attack there. I misinput the side B instead of up B. That's why GameCube is the best, because the fucking controller notches. I did not mean to go into that. Should be fine. Okay. I can deal with Crazy Hand. Crazy Hand's not gonna be hard. It is nice to have all the boss trophies aside from obviously Master Hand, because that one is actually a challenge board trophy. Yeah. Yoshi probably does the best with the flutter against Duon. or not Duon, Gallium, because Gallium's huge and already is like kind of weak. Like, not weak isn't, he's more of a glass cannon. I've noticed is that Gallium, like you can kill Gallium very fast, but Gallium also kills you very fast. So it's really just a matter of who can kill each other first with Gallium.
Ready, go!
He also has like good range on most of his attacks. I could have killed him before Red Rings, but whatever. Egg. Get egged. Yeah, the Red Rings are like one of the scariest attacks to dodge at first because they are one-shot on intense and very hard. But honestly, once you get them down, they should never kill you. I'll do Kirby next because Kirby has some funny shit you can do against Porky that I really want to do.
Ready, go!
Kirby is also honestly a decent character. The only like real issue he has is, well, there's no projectile does kind of suck, but hey, a lot of characters are still good without a projectile. Like he has the multiple jumps at least, but the Kirby's issue is just being very light, meaning that he dies very fast, especially on intense when like most good attacks like 20 to 40% will just flat out kill you. Here we go. I hope he does the one attack. Come on. That killed. Okay, come on, do the one attack. Okay, he's not gonna do it. If Porky does like the one attack where he walks at you, like not the fast walk but the slow one, and you do down B and then hold down, you can get caught on Porky and then just like melt his health bar. So it's very funny, and I wanted to do it, but he just wouldn't do the attack. Otherwise, Kirby has like a lot of good smashes and a lot of good aerials. Oh yeah, I forgot. Hammer. Hammer is also really good. At least in the air. On the ground, it's one hit and is very slow, but in the air, it's 2 hits and it's pretty fast.
Ready, go!
He also, well, he technically has a projectile with up B, but I would not rely on that for a projectile. It's very situational. And if you fuck it up, it could leave you in a really bad position. Okay, Master Hand.
Ready, go!
Yeah. It's honestly easier to use against the grounded bosses than it is the aerial bosses, but it's still a really good tool to have. 6, or this is 7. Meta Ridley and Petey are left. I'll just take it now.
Ready, go!
Yeah. Okay, there we go. 46% is not good, but hey. There's 2 really easy bosses left. You got the easiest one next.
Ready, go!
Okay. Meta Ridley I should be fine against as long as I don't fuck up. Which kind of goes for every boss, but Meta Ridley is one where I always think I'm gonna be perfectly fine, and then I do something stupid, or something stupid happens to me. Oh yeah, another thing I forgot to mention about why Meta Ridley's... Well, I kind of mentioned this. Oh, that actually hit. One of the things with the boss trophies is that you have to wait until the boss is at low health to trophy them, or else it won't work. But the problem with Meta Ridley is that the lower health he has, the farther away from the ship he gets. So, bonkers. So if he's really low health, you have very few opportunities to actually trophy him and still have the trophy. And obviously when it comes to Kirby's B moves, you never want to use neutral B because it just does nothing. In boss battles, Kirby can't eat any of the bosses to get their abilities, which would be cool if he could, but he can't. Okay, that worked. I thought Kirby could low profile that, and I'm happy that he was able to.
Congratulations!
Yep, Jick Trophy. Boss battles with 20 characters. Just leaves the final 15. Should be Mario, Link, Game & Watch, Snake, Meta Knight Pit, Zelda Sheik, Diddy, Peach, Mario, Puff, Olimar, Rob, Wario, Bowser. Okay. I will probably... I'm gonna check how long I've been going for. 50 minutes? Honestly... I think it's a good stopping point for the night, so... next time is probably going to be All-Star or Classic or just clearing out more of the boss battles, so I will see everyone later.